Hey guys, what's happening? I'm Aussie Beach Bum. I'm back again, bringing you a commentary, Modern Warfare 3 on the map mission, and it is kill confirmed. First of all, I want to thank all my viewers for watching my videos. You guys rock, you are legends, and also thank the new subscribers and current subscribers. Thank you very much. If you guys go on to enjoy this video, please hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see more, or if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it, and you'd help my channel out. Okay, so today I want to talk about the subject of highway drivers. Now, this is something that means a lot to me because I'm a big driver on the highway. I drive the highway nearly every weekend. This is due to the fact that I did work in Sydney and lived up on the mid-north coast. So from Sydney, I'm about 5 hours away. Okay, so I'd work during the week and head home weekends and things like that. So that was pretty much how I did things, you know, from on a week-to-week basis. Now, talking about highway drivers, basically there is a stretch of road called the F3, also known as the Sydney-Newcastle Freeway. It's that stretch of road between Sydney and just past Newcastle, pretty much. Okay, and it's probably one of the worst bits of road to drive on if you're heading to the north coast. Why? Because first of all, let me explain that I live in Australia, and any Aussies watching this will know that we drive on the left hand side of the road, and that's just the way it is. And with the F3, it is a multi-lane highway. It's up to 3 lanes wide either side, and that's pretty big for us here in Australia. I know over in the States you guys have got a lot bigger highways. They're quite large, they're quite wide, which is you guys have thought ahead and done the right thing by making them larger because it copes with traffic and so forth. Anyway, on the F3, when you hit it, it's basically a shit fight, an absolute shit fight. Why? Because the morons who live between Sydney and the Central Coast don't know how to drive on the highway. I don't get it. You know, you've got your left-hand lane, middle lane, and then your right-hand lane. Now, when you're taught to drive, you're told the left-hand lane is the slow lane, and you got to keep left unless you're overtaking. When you hit the F3, every moron jumps out of the left lane and jumps in either the middle lane or the fast lane, and no one goes fast. They don't do the speed limit. They all travel slow, and the slow lane is empty. So if you jump in the slow lane, you tend to overtake everyone. And if you overtake everyone and the cops see you, they'll pull you over and give you a ticket because you're not supposed to overtake in the slow lane. It doesn't make sense. Why are they not booking these morons driving in the fast lane? These fuckwits are the ones that should be booked, you know? I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. And it's frustrating. And you've got to deal with this sort of crap up until you get just past the Central Coast and start to hit the Hunter-Newcastle region. Then people along there tend to know how to drive. It's really, really weird and frustrating. I can't tell you how frustrating it is for these morons who just can't drive on the highway. It irritates the hell out of me. It's frustrating. I just don't get it. It's a simple thing to do. You drive in the left-hand lane, you know, and then you overtake, you jump across a lane. If you need to go a bit quicker and hit the speed limit, then you jump in the fast lane, you know, provided the other 2 lanes are full or they've got traffic and you're using it just to get around them. It just doesn't make sense. It frustrates the hell out of me. And guys, let me know, have you had the same sort of experience? Do you find, you know, city drivers haven't got a clue when it comes to the highway, or they think they know how to drive? Everyone wants to drive in the fast lane, but they're not going fast. Half the time the slow lane's a faster lane. Stick to it. I don't get it. In the comments below, please let me know if you've had the same thing, or you've, you know, had similar experiences, or you know someone who has. I would like to hear from you, and I will reply and get back to you guys because I share your frustration. Absolutely share it. It kills me. So while I'm on the subject too, well, I'm actually going to change the subject. Let's talk about Modern Warfare 3. My gameplay is pretty shit. I can't play for shit. I don't play very often. I don't get the chance due to work and due to the fact that I lived away from Sydney, where I lived on the mid-north coast and worked in Sydney, and basically all my stuff is back home. My Xbox is back home. I didn't get time during the week to play it because I work such long hours. I've since moved back to the mid-north coast, and hope to get back into playing a lot more and bring you guys a lot more commentaries. I haven't done many lately because I had issues with Sony Vegas and being able to edit my programs and render them, my gameplays. And I found a link on YouTube. I will find it and post it in the description, hopefully on my next video. It helped me a lot. Basically, my issue was the driver settings on my Hapag HD PVR. When it did the update, it pretty much stuffed everyone up. It made the videos non-compatible with Sony Vegas. So I've since fixed that by downloading the old settings. So if anyone's had an issue with it, look it up. And yeah, I can now edit and render using Sony Vegas. I mean, you know, I was getting frustrated. I got to the point where I thought, bloody hell, I've spent money on this program. Probably the only person who bought it. And yeah, I wanted to use it and couldn't do it. So I almost went and signed up for a subscription to the Adobe Creative Cloud, or even just, you know, which is $65 a month. Or I thought about just getting Adobe Premiere Pro, which I think is $25 a month on a 12-month contract, which seems to work. I've got a mate who's got Premiere Pro, doesn't have a problem with it, but he uses the Creative Cloud. But I couldn't justify spending $25 a month, really. It just, you know, for something I had a program that does something similar that I paid, you know, over $100 for. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you're new, and follow me on Twitter. Description's down below. Till next time, I'm Aussie Beach Bum. I'll catch you guys later.